Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit, and we're continuing our series of daily morning meditations where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the Daily Office Lectionary, and a happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Here in America, we are celebrating the Thanksgiving Harvest Festival, giving thanks to God for the gifts of the bounty of the earth. And here at St. John's, it's a big day. It's a busy day because we have the big Detroit parade goes right past us on Woodward Avenue. And so we're having pancake breakfast this morning down in the church, and we'll have the front doors open. We'll be selling hot chocolate and coffee. And more importantly, we'll have the rest of the doors open so people can come in and see St. John's. And if they need to, they can warm up and enjoy some time seeing something wonderful and glorious on the inside. And then, of course, back outside for the parade. We'll have some parade viewing. So if you're watching this early enough and you want to come down to the parade, I can't promise how easy it'll be the later you come, but if you can get to St. John's, park somewhere and walk over, we'd love to have you join us in the garden as we watch the parade from the scaffolding, the painter scaffolding that we have set up. So today I thought this morning I would take a look at the lesson assigned for evening prayer. We've been beginning our way through the book of the Revelation of St. John the Divine, which will change when we get to Advent, of course, which is this Sunday. But remember, Revelation is one of these cryptic books where John is trying to describe in human words heavenly things, and it describes both what is to come as well as a description of what was going on in John's time as well. And so at the beginning of it, the angel is telling John about the various different churches, and he's going through and he's got each of the communities that he's talking about, and what it is they're doing right and what it is they're doing wrong. So chapter 2, beginning at verse 12. And to the angel of the church in Pergamos write, these things saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. Remember, Jesus is described as that. I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat set is. And thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you where Satan dwelleth. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold a doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. So thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh I will give to eat of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone, and a stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. All right, so the Nicolaitans, who are they? Here mentioned, actually, if you were reading evening prayer with us yesterday and the day before. The Nicolaitans were followers, the historians, biblical historians and theologians say, was the followers of a teaching of Nicholas, who's believed to be one of the 7 deacons originally ordained who went astray, and basically believed in a doctrine of unrestrained indulgence. And so when Paul starts talking about things like the stumbling block, to eat things sacrificed to idols, and to commit fornication, these sort of things are a doctrine that the Nicolaitans are beginning to fall into. Right? They've gone to their base level and are going after their own lusts rather than the teaching of us to learn purity and chastity in order to live according to God's will for us, how we were created to live. And so we hear from the words of the angel and coming with his teaching from our Lord, that in fact they will be taken out unless they repent of that sin. So it's important. It works for us as well, right? If we find ourselves slacking and not following the teaching, then guess what? That's the point we'll get to. Well, that somebody's coming in the door for the pancakes, so thanks be to God for that. So today, no public worship at St. John's, but lots of fun activity. But I do hope that you will say your prayers and will have a blessed and safe Thanksgiving.